I want to step into the Wayback Machine here. I've got a whole bunch of, it's the end of the year. I was going through my old clip library, things that I've cut out for various shows, and there's just like things that you've got to hear. I mean, things that you just have to hear. This, well, let me start out, and I just played this for Nate, the producer for our TV show. In 1940. The presidential election, the Democrat was Franklin Roosevelt running for his third term. Or was it his fourth term? No, it would have been his third term. No, wait a minute. 32, 36, 40. Yeah, third term, right? Anyway, FDR was running against Wendell Willkie. Wendell Willkie was the Republican. So, hey, Wendell Willkie's the Republican. He must be in favor of busting unions, right? I mean, that's what Republicans are in favor of, right? He must be in favor of ending Social Security. He must be in favor of deregulating Wall Street. He must be in favor of deregulating the banks. He must be, these have come to be the Republican positions. What you have to understand, though, is that Wendell Willkie was an actual conservative Republican. And back in 1940, conservative meant, because these guys today, they're not conservatives, they're radicals. They're revolutionaries. They want to blow up the established order. That is not conservative. Conservative is keep things the way they are. Yes, you can make change, but you do it slowly and gradually. So we're going to keep things the way they are. So in 1940, this is how things were. And Wendell Willkie was saying, let's just keep things the way they are. Here is the president, the nominee, the Republican Party's nominee for president in 1940, Wendell Willkie.
I believe that the forces of free enterprise must be regulated. I'm opposed to business monopolies.
Oops.
I believe in the right of collective bargaining by labor without any interference and full protection of that obvious right.
Protection?
I believe in minimum standards for wages and maximum standards for hours, and I believe that such standards should constantly improve. I'm in favor of the regulation of interstate utilities, of banking, of the security markets. I believe in federal pensions, in adequate old age benefits, and in unemployment allowances.
Now, today's Republicans want to cut unemployment. In fact, they just succeeded. The budget that was just passed is going to cause 1.2 million people to lose their unemployment benefits 3 days after Christmas. This was Paul Ryan's gift to America. But Republicans weren't always that crazy. They weren't always that crazy. In fact, you had progressives. Now, you go back to the big progressive movement, like in 1910, 1912, 1908, 1909, or 1907, I guess it was when the Tillman Act was passed, which made it illegal for politicians to take money from corporations. So here's William Jennings Bryan in the election of 1912.
Republican leaders have attempted to raise a false issue and have accused the laboring men of lack of respect for the court.
The Republican leaders have tried to raise this false issue. He goes on. It's not a very good recording, so I'm not going to play a lot of it. But that was William Jennings Bryan. William Jennings Bryan, however, did not win the election. And so, if you ever watched the Beverly Hillbillies, as Granny famously said,
remember what William Jennings Bryan said? Fight hard, but fight clean.
But you ain't fighting clean, Granny.
Of course I ain't. William Jennings Bryan was a loser.
So, tragically. Yeah. So, anyway, there's some funny stuff here. Some interesting things. Now, of course, what does talk radio think of our current president, of President Obama? Well, here's Michael Savage on that.
But that's the least of our problems. The bigger problem is...
Say what? It's not going over my... Oh, it's only playing on the right channel for some reason. Let me see if I can... here we go.
But that's the least of our problems. The bigger problem is that we have a naked Marxist for president here.
Yeah. And here's another beautiful... I mean, this is just give you a little insight into right-wing talk radio.
Now you want me to tell you my opinion on autism? A fraud. a racket.
Autism, really?
For a
Autism?
long while, we were hearing that every minority child had asthma. Why was there an asthma epidemic amongst minority children? Because I'll tell you why. The children got extra welfare if they were disabled, and they got extra help in school. It was a money racket. Everyone went in and was told, when the nurse looks at you, you go,
Hear the dog whistle?
I don't know, the dust got me. So everyone had asthma from the minority community. That was number one.
It's not even
now
a dog whistle.
The illness du jour is autism. You know what autism is? I'll tell you what autism is in 99% of the cases. It's a brat who hasn't been told to cut the act out. That's what autism is. What do you mean they scream and they're silent?
Yeah.
They don't have a father around to tell them, don't act like a moron. You'll get nowhere in life. Stop acting like a putz. Straighten up. Act like a man. Don't sit there crying and screaming, idiot.
All right. Okay. So that's the kind of level of discourse that we have right now.